All right, gentlemen, we got a real treat now. We got a girl joining us who almost single-handedly made the OH.Report famous. I would say single-footedly, but this girl is equally dangerous with both of her feet, giving opponents problems for her entire career. I'm talking about the pride of Madison Lady Rams soccer, a 2020 state champion and the National Player of the Year, as well as the SEC Freshman of the Year for the Lady Vols just last season. The one, the only, Taylor Huff. Give it up. T. Huff, what's up? I know you've been, outrageously busy all summer. Take us through how much soccer you've been playing. Where all have you been, too?
I've been a bunch of different places. It started back in May when I got called into the U20 National Team camp. That was in Chula Vista, California. So I was there for about a week, and I actually missed finals week. So I had to come back to Tennessee and do finals, and then I got to go home for a little less than a month, and then I ended up getting to go to Mexico with Cleveland Ambassadors for a missions and soccer trip, and that was great. Got to be there for a week. It was we played 3 different games, which was amazing, and then I came home for maybe a day, and then I got to go to Maryland and train with a guy up there that kind of just worked on some of my individual things that I've been wanting to work on. And then I got to come back for a week, and then I ended up going to Washington, D.C. to train with Washington Spirit, which was an incredible experience that I'm so thankful for. Training with an NWSL professional team was just great. And then now I'm back here at Tennessee, so super excited to be back in one place getting to train.
Yeah, so much soccer, so little time for you. And I remember I interviewed you at almost exactly this time last year, and you were so overly modest. You were like, man, I just want to compete for some playing time out there. Now that you've kind of solidified yourself, second team All-SEC, getting all these opportunities to travel around and play, how has your mindset changed heading into your sophomore season that you're considered one of the top players in your conference?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely considered that, but at the same time, I'm humbled because we have so many great players coming back and just coming in as well. We have a lot of incoming freshmen that are also fighting for position, and we have people coming back too that we're all fighting for position, and we only lost one starter last year and one person in. So, I mean, we're coming back with a strong team and just getting to fight for each position and just working hard each day, and just getting to do that is amazing.
What I thought was so cool about your breakout season, if you want to call it that, last year, I think we all kind of knew that you were going to be a standout, but 4 of your 10 goals came in the 85th minute or later. How special was that to be that type of player as a true freshman, knowing that your teammates are looking to you and you're just a 19-year-old kid running out there in your first season of college soccer?
I mean, right. I talk with, it's funny because a strength and conditioning coach that isn't mine, but is volleyball's, was talking to me about it. How do you do it? Over half of all of my goals have come in the second half. What is it? And I mean, I think it's just me working on a lot of it is endurance, because I have been working on my fitness so much and just getting, you can be so fit and you can last the first half, but how am I lasting in the second half? And, I think that's a huge part for me, is just being locked in for the whole entire game, not taking each one play off, trying to stay locked in for the whole game. And I think doing that really benefited me, and obviously it came to pay off too, because scoring those big goals and coming up big for my teammates was huge for me, and just really helped me stand out. But I think a lot of that comes down to my training and my work ethic and everything like that.
So talk about some of the differences in training from high school up to the college ranks, and even with the U.S. Women's National Under-20 team. What are some of the different areas where you train that are different from one to the next?
I'd say lots different. In good and bad ways, but high school soccer, you're playing with some people who are multiple different sports, and they love soccer, but they might love basketball more or something like that. But here in college, everyone's here for the same reason, getting better at soccer. And I think that's probably the main difference. But just day in and day out, wanting to work hard and work on your game has been a huge difference. And then just getting to train and be around people who just have that mindset of they want to play and be the best in the SEC. Like, we all have that mindset and goal that, like, we're winning another SEC championship, and we have all these aspirations and goals for our team. And just getting to be on a team like that is just, I mean, incredible. And we see it each day. Like, even now, just training, we're talking about, like, who we're playing, and it's like a running joke, but we are like, oh, we're doing this rep so, like, we can, like, play better against, like, this team. Like, this rep is to be a certain team. So it's just, like, fun talking to the girls about it too.
How you doing, Taylor? Travis here. You said you got to play with the under-20 national team. You guys played 2 games against Costa Rica. You actually scored a goal. Just what did you learn playing alongside the best under-20 players in all of the country that you can bring back to Tennessee and use in your game?
Yeah, I mean, I learned a lot of stuff just talking with the head coach too, Tracy, like what I can work on coming back to Tennessee, and individually what I can work on, because at the end of the day, like, I am going to be, like, I'm going to try to be the best player, but I need to, like, focus on certain things. So I'm definitely going to, and have been working on, like, my crosses and just finding ways to finish, because a lot of the times I'll, like, find ways to get into the box but won't necessarily finish. So just working on those individual things and trying to make my game better so that I can get to that next level. But playing alongside the girls was just, I mean, it was an experience that, like, I'll take forever and be so grateful for, because it was so much fun playing with some of the best people in the nation and just getting to, like, be around them and be with them, knowing that, like, they're going to be some of the best players in the world too.
Yeah, and you won an SEC championship. You won a division championship as well in the regular season. But after winning that SEC championship, you guys got to take the field at Neyland Stadium in front of 100,000 plus fans. Sounded like everybody was going nuts. The band even had one of those little, they had their little, it looked like a soccer ball going into a net and everything while they were playing Rocky Top.
Oh, yeah.
Just how cool was that? Just being down there on the field and having 100,000 fans going nuts for you guys.
It was honestly such an experience, and they did a certain thing, like you were saying, with the band people, and it was just so special getting to be in Neyland and just seeing everyone support us, because we have been getting so many, like, people loving us and supporting us behind us, and it's been so fun to just hear the encouragement and wanting to just continue to be better, and the support that stands behind us with everyone has just been incredible.
What's up, Taylor? I think we all, Brian kind of mentioned it, we all knew you really were a huge stud in high school, in soccer, but what point in college did it click and you were like, you know what, I can actually do this at a very high level?
I mean, each day, like, I always want to get to the highest level, and I will go till I can't, kind of thing, but I mean, just trying to put in that work each day and, like, knowing it'll pay off, because the amount of work that I put in, like, last year and even this upcoming year, like, I'm excited to see for this season. But, like, going back to last year in the summer, like, putting in so much work and just seeing it all pay off in the fall was just, I mean, incredible, and it just makes me want to work harder.
And the guys talked about how much you've been doing over the summer, but during the school season too, you got to balance school. How hard is it to balance school, working out and playing during the season?
It's definitely hard. I mean, they do a great job about, like, helping us with, like, tutors and Thornton, which is our athletic academic center. So, I mean, they do a great job helping us with that, but it's definitely hard, like, when you're on the road, especially last year, because we had a few away games, but just trying to have that balance. I'm really, like, planner oriented, so just having my planner with me and making sure that I have everything wrote out. We get, like, one day off a week, so that's nice to have, like, a day to just kind of, like, catch up on schoolwork and everything like that. So it's definitely hard to balance, but it's well worth it.
Do you have any NIL deals, like, in the works right now? Anybody throwing you, like, some free merch or anything?
So actually, I'm with, like, Bridge Management, which is just, like, a local management group that, like, helps me out. So got a few NIL deals with them. Hopefully have T-shirts coming out soon. So that should be coming pretty soon.
Fantastic. We definitely we need to send you out some custom OH.Report shirts. No question about it. Maybe we can work something out and get some type of I don't know, some charity involved and do something cool.
Oh yes, I would love that.
All right, guys. Taylor Huff, legend here in the state of Ohio, the greatest girls soccer player to ever come from the Buckeye State. Thank you so much for the time. Keep making us proud.
Thanks, Taylor.
Thank you.